Okay, hello there. So it's been a very rough day. I've been trying to stream all day, but my ISP just decided, no, you're not streaming. So I've been on a phone call with them for a long time today. Hopefully we've remedied the issue, but unfortunately I wasn't able to stream as much as I wanted to stream today. So I only got time for a little bit today. We'll get done whatever we can get done. Then tomorrow I have the day off and we'll go from there. So every single time I was trying to stream, things would just like die on me. So I was able to add a few things. So we'll just go over stuff and then we'll hopefully be good to go. So I need to hear myself think real quick. So we were just finishing up the fatal frame section. Like the fatal frame section of the architecture is done. I was gonna start the FNAF portion, but this kept on happening. So I'm not even gonna read this over because I already read this over plenty of times today. So let's just get right to FNAF before silly things happen. Okay, camera scare does more than just aid you in your journey. It forces confrontations with ghosts, which magnifies the tension. Okay, couple with the setting as well. It's just a player, man. It's just a player. Curious situation. Okay, let me just put this down a little bit. Again, that was rather annoying. The plan was to do a few streams today to actually like get this like done, but things happen, so it is what it is. Okay, couple with the setting as well. Place the player in a precarious situation. Institute. The Mental Institute. Signed. And it really sucks because it's Friday. I already got plans for today, but I mean, it is what it is. We'll get as much as I can get done in the next few minutes, then we'll just carry on tomorrow because it's the day off. So, Mental Institute designed. Design. What do I want to do here? Designed for safety and recovery. Safety and recovery. The Mental Institute designed for safety and recovery. Twists into a trap. The Mental Institute designed for safety and recovery twists into a trap. Leaving players. Questioning not only the space but the perception. But their own perception. Okay, finally, hold on. You know, I'm gonna read this, but if my internet crashes again, I'll be so sad. Okay, so let's read this, because we're about to go into FNAF. So, some spaces are meant to protect us. Police stations keep us safe. Mental institutions help rehabilitate the mentally ill. Pizzerias are a place of food and fun. I'm gonna change that, I swear I am. But in horror games, these spaces are turned against you. The betrayal isn't sudden, it's slow, creeping, woven into the walls and in every design of the building. You walk in thinking you know every turn and every corner, but your assumptions get challenged. Take the RPD in Resident Evil 2. On paper, it's a fortress, a police station designed to protect. But once you step inside, the illusion cracks. Hallways twist in ways that feel unnatural. Rooms seem to stretch out farther than you remember. Zombies can appear in spaces you once thought secure. You gotta be more specific. You once thought secure. Even doors and windows can become deadly traps. The building itself feels alive. The place meant to shelter you from the T-virus offered now haunts you. Hunts you. Every familiar corridor becomes a threat. Every safe room is a fragile sanctuary. Then there's Fatal Frame 4, set entirely in a mental institute on a secluded isle. This is a place where the mentally ill came seeking help, care, and rehabilitation. But here, the environment itself betrays that promise. Hallways stretch endlessly. Rooms subtly shift, and shadows of the past make themselves known. Ghosts do more than scare. They're actively trying to harm you. For example, the ghosts killed off a false protagonist in the early moments of the game, which again blew my mind. But enough of my yapping. The camera obscura does more than just aid you in your journey. It forces confrontations with ghosts, which magnifies the tension, coupled with the setting as well. Places the player in a precarious situation. I'm going to rewrite that later. I'm not worried about that right now. The Mental Institute, designed for safety and recovery, twists into a trap, leaving players questioning the space. Not only the space, but their own perception. Okay. This is why we proof. Not only the space, but their town. But their own perception. Alright. Now, Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. The rain, unfortunately, is too loud to break my concentration. Okay. So what do I want to do with FNAF? Okay. Even in... So, okay, I know what to do. FNAF. Security office. Security room, security office. I'll just go with office. Security office. The room. I'm honestly shocked. It's been 7 minutes and I have not crashed. Every stream I tried to do today was 2 to 3 minutes long. I find that as an accomplishment, but we couldn't get shit done today, unfortunately. It sucks. So tomorrow, we'll double down. I actually gotta play Silent Hill F finally. So I actually gotta dedicate time to that because I'm gonna do a video on that eventually, but not now. But even if FNAF, the security office, the room meant to be your safe haven. Safe haven. This is where I'd grab alcohol, but we're not drinking because we're cutting right now. So I instinctively want to go grab something that's not there no more. It's actually really tragic. Even in Five Nights at Freddy, FNAF, the security office, the room meant to be your safe haven. Is a cage. Yeah, literally, it's literally a cage. All right, there we go. We were being cute today. We were definitely being cute. Even in Five Nights at Freddy, the security office, the room meant to be your safe haven, is a cage. So here's the thing. I'm not gonna yap, but I'm just gonna bring up one thing. Obviously, we as the player, we're playing as the security guy. If this was any like realistic person, they would not come back. Like as soon as shit went down during the first night, that's it. This ain't worth the money. But us as the player, we have to play this guy, cannot leave. So you can't escape. You're forced to monitor cameras and animatronics. But any sane person would be gone in the instant shit went down. So I'm gonna write that. You cannot escape, but literally you can't escape, but you just choose not to escape. Oh, whoa. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna put this in quotations. You cannot escape. You cannot escape. Force them on the cameras. Anticipate threats you cannot control. Okay. This is the type of music that would make me just honestly just fall asleep, but it lets me focus. The force of monitor cameras anticipates threats you cannot control. Through spaces. The animatronics move. The animatronics move freely through spaces. We want to be more descriptive in this narrative. The animatronics move freely through spaces. You once The animatronics move freely through spaces you once assume neutral. Interesting. That works. That does work. That does work. And every night. Oh, alright, give me a second. There we go. The animatronics move freely through spaces you once assumed neutral. And every night. The animatronics move freely through spaces you once assumed neutral. And every night. And again, we'll have a little powwow real quick. I'm trying to make this a little bit different than my usual narratives, just to keep things fresh. So I know I want to write something, but I want to not write it the way I usually do, if that makes any sense. Okay. All right. We'll do this. We won't write anything cringy. And every night teaches you a harsh lesson. Teaches you a harsh lesson. I cannot spell tonight. Harsh lesson. Every night teaches you a harsh lesson. I'm gonna write something diabolical. A place that should shield you. Yikes. Should shield you. Only amplifies your vulnerability. Oh, ew. Yeah, ew. Only amplifies your vulnerability. I'm gonna be very cheeky. All right, we're being very cute tonight. So, how do I want to write this? Okay. This is the pizzeria. Buy station, the security office. And buy station, the security office. Oh yeah, we're about to write some cringy stuff. Yeah, all right, we can do this. Becomes stage. And we did puns. Becomes a stage for terror. Becomes a stage for terror. I wish I had the security officer in my face right now. Power. That side. Cameras. Okay. So every beep. Every light flicker. Or sound cue. I'm looking at you, Freddy. You and your deaf tune. Or sound cue. Fuck. The pizzeria, and by extension the security office, becomes a stage for terror. Every beep, every light flicker or sound cue parts of the psychological trap. Okay. We won't. Fuck. I can. In the FNAF section, I'll cook a little bit more. Power limited. With power limited and resources scarce, you're in a race against time. In my mind's eye, the yeah thing just went off in my. Oh god, that's. FNAF, you stressed the shit out of me back in the day. Whoops. You're in a race